Hey, welcome. Today we're talking about Windbreaker Season 2, Episode 7. If you haven't seen the episode, make sure you watch it. If you haven't seen our reaction, come on, go watch it. I'm going to put the link down below. Please click on it. And make sure you subscribe. And let's talk about this episode.
Subscribe. We're growing the community, man. Oh, man.
What do you think about the episode?
I don't know if it's been a long week. I don't know if it's because we got some action, but I feel fed, you know? I feel like that was a really good episode.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining, right?
You know, like...
And I don't want to make it seem like because the fights, I enjoyed it more. But because I have enjoyed the building, you know? But I liked the episode. Like, it was great. What about you?
It wasn't like the fight wasn't that, oh my God, look at the fight. It was just the piece, how should I say? The pace?
The pacing,
yeah. The pacing of the episode was really entertaining. Like, I was like, what? That was it. It was really good.
Yeah, you got
I wasn't expecting Tsubaki Chan. Roppo. Yeah, that was the highlight of it.
Oh man, but since this is the weekend, right? So this is not their first weekend, but probably like their second weekend since, like, timeline wise, since that first episode of the first season to now, it's probably been like 2 weeks max. They're actually becoming friends. Like, they all were strangers. And the fact within 2 weeks, like, they're cool and it's not just Sakura, like Nirei and Suo are getting like bonded.
Closer.
I like that. I like seeing that dynamic. They're doing
Sakura,
a good job.
Like, why are you dragging me out on my day off? Like, he just don't know how to act around, like, in a friend group.
Yeah, he probably hasn't gone out with friends, so that, and you could just tell, like, though he's still like learning, like he has these moments where he's still growing. He's like, what the heck, you know? I like it though. What about you?
Yeah, it was really nice. I like how he just can detect love in the air.
He can detect love, especially in the red light district where there's a lot of opportunities for somebody.
But I mean, I don't know. I couldn't really understand why they were chasing the girl.
Apparently these guys were chasing her for some reason. I don't know if they wanted her to work. I don't know if they wanted to get her out of the club singing, but they wanted for some reason. They might have referenced another person was trying to get her, something like that. We need to
rewatch it, understand a little. I don't think they say much.
But basically, she is just a singer, and they're trying to get her or take her away or something like that. For some reason, and it's not a good reason. You know. First, I'm thinking red light district. What the hell? Thought she was Tsubaki Chan on the pole, but she's a singer. You know? Is she really?
She looks like a singer.
No, but it was what do you think about, like, the fight scene and Nirei fighting? Roly-poly mode.
Nirei is getting to it. I knew something was up with him. I mean, we all could see it. And it was about time that he put some effort. You know, you were in a group where everybody fights and you go out with them. And when they're in the fight, you stay there. You don't even go away to watch from far, you know? Or to be on the lookout, you stay there. So you need to learn how to fight if you're going to stay in every single fight.
You definitely need to learn how to fight. And I think it's good that Suo recognized that something was off, other than like the basic level, you know?
It's like you say, he's really perceptive.
He's very perceptive, but my question to you guys, who would make a better right-hand man, Anzai or Nirei? Who would be better? Because Anzai, again, I don't know how much they're like the backup characters are gonna come, but he was making a whole speech. All right, Sakura, like,
yeah, he did a good speech, but remember that's coming from that Sakura helped with his childhood best friend.
Yeah,
so
he did help.
Of course, that has like a lot of into it because he helped his best friend. Yeah, but I think Anzai can fight a little bit, probably, but. What's his name?
Nirei.
Nirei, he's smart. Because, you know, he knows a little bit of, like, he knows, he's smart because he knows a lot from everybody. Like, he
has a lot of intel.
Yeah, he's always investigating, writing things down. And I think he's really, like, he's smart and he's about probably to show that someday. And he has helped Sakura a lot.
Yeah.
And some stuff. You know?
And like that second episode, he was willing to stop those guys that were harassing that girl. So he has it in him. He just has to fight, you know?
Yeah.
And he's grown as a character. It's not just Sakura.
That is true.
But I
He's
really,
going to.
really, really want to get to know Suo's background. I would be okay if
So
he
cool.
was like, maybe not the main character, but let's spend some time with Suo. We're gonna
Suo
get
is
there
so-
probably, you know. But there's some mystery behind him,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I wouldn't be surprised if, because he's always like dodges, he probably has another eye, or it's completely gone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But also, I get a sense from Suo that he's kind of like sad
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Or
I
like
c- I
he
can see
had a
that.
really traumatic background or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's always like it's
Always
smiling,
putting
like,
on a mask.
yeah, like everything is okay.
Except for that one time during that big
Oh,
old roof
yeah,
fight,
uh-huh.
that was real Suo.
But I think something is up with him.
But how do you like them as a three? You know,
And
when I see them,
trio.
as a trio, when I see them, I get a version of Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu vibes. A little bit. Maybe not like pound for pound, like this one's like this, but it's like Sakura's a little bit like Inosuke.
Yeah.
Suo's a little bit like Tanjiro. And Nirei's a little bit like Zenitsu. But I like this trio. I like that trio too. But I like this trio.
Mhm.
Where do you guys rank
They all
this
have their own
trio?
things.
Where do you guys rank this trio in anime trios? I want you to tell me what your favorite trio is, and then where you put these guys.
This ring.
Yeah, I like them. I like their dynamic. I would love if this completes the full anime.
Mhm.
All the seasons complete the story, because after this season, I definitely want to read it to see what happens. But actually, I
Okay.
don't, because then it's like I want to give you guys real reactions, but at the same time, I think I can still appreciate it when it comes out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do you think that anything that we saw today is gonna develop more into the story, or this is totally unrelated
No.
to what is about to come?
What I think, and I have no spoilers, I think from the opening,
Mm-hmm.
Tsubaki Chan got some homies out there. We did see a couple of those character designs in the opening, but I think Tsubaki Chan got a couple homies out there. This is new turf that's not Bofarine. I think this is where we start to get that Frank character. Frank can't fuck with Bofarine's territory, but when you're outside of Bofarine territory, it's the Wild West. As you see, they were fighting damn near grown men.
Do you think those grown men might be from Frank's, for what Frank supervised? Let's say he supervised a couple teams.
Mhm.
Do you think those people were from one of those teams or
They could be
related to him?
they could be a version of Keel. Like
Mhm, that's
how
what I'm saying.
like whatever Frank's a part of is this. And you got Keel on the offshoot. They might be an
I
offshoot.
couldn't
There might be a
tell
couple
well.
of
Are
offshoots.
they
stuff like that.
adults?
I don't know. They look like
They look like adults.
maybe like
and-
college students, you know?
But
Which is still
yeah,
adults.
but that's adult.
This-
These are teenagers.
Yeah. And this guy, he said you kids, so that means he's the next. So they're either out of college or young adults. These guys.
Yeah, they had to be young adults. All
Yeah.
of them. I don't think there were any kids
Yeah.
in those groups.
But I think towards the end of this, so there's gonna be some sort of conflict, maybe with this group, and then Frank's group is gonna find a reason why. Because if you remember, Frank noticed, okay, this is what Bofarine's up to. I can use this later. So I think he's gonna use everything that would happen with Keel to start a bigger fight. And now that it's outside the territory, he might be able to do some more.
Ooh, what if he's you beat up my people, so we have a reason to go against you?
Yeah.
For real, outside of your territory. Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know. But I think I don't know. I feel fed. I feel like it was a good episode.
Yeah, I really enjoyed.
So what would you rate the episode?
What do I rate the episode?
What do you rate the episode?
I don't know. I rate the episode 8.3.
8.3? Okay, 8.3.
I don't even know what skill I use to rate episode. It's just what I feel at the moment. Wait, is it?
Your brain just goes. Well, I give it a solid 9.
Damn!
I give it a 9. I don't know if it's coming off of the slow building episodes and we're back into some action in some capacity.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're developing. I like the fact that we're not just in the town that Bofarine protects. We're in uncharted territory. This could lead into something else, and we're now literally starting the past halfway point. If it's a 13 episode season, we're at the halfway. if it's a 12 episode, this is literally the point, which is the second half. So I think it's like pedal to the metal from here. I think there's a good transition. I like the team dynamic. It just, again, I could just be depressed, y'all, and I needed some anime. I could be contributing to it. I don't know, but yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, has been a long week.
What about you guys? It's been a long week.
Yeah, but I'm glad we have Windbreaker. You know.
Yeah, that's why we're building this community of anime people. You know, this anime community.
So let us know what you guys think about the episode, what you will rate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and see you on the next one.
See you in the next one.